Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mario Vegas and you are watching Tank Zone. And today we will take a look at BMPT-72 Terminator 2. It's a Tier 9 Russian tank destroyer. It's originated from today's Russia. So it's quite a new vehicle and we will take a look at its statistics and overall overview and some tactics and how to play it. Let's start with my choice to unlock it. Well, first of all, when I played with Ramka 99 before this vehicle, so I wasn't very satisfied about Ramka's performance on the battlefield, and it was sluggish, and it didn't work for me as active close range flanker. But when I swapped tactics from close range flanker to medium to long range fire supporter, then, well, my success in the game changed. Well, and this was a reason why when I fully developed Ramka 99, I very much hesitated to develop and purchase Terminator 2. So I thought it will be very sluggish and will lack firepower and performance and things like that. But I was very surprised when it came out of box, and straight away for player versus environment mode games turned out just brilliant, and I was really surprised about this machine's performance, what it can do actually on a field just straight away out of box without any major upgrades. So now it's a little bit upgraded, but no, yeah, just engine upgraded. Yeah, and then I entered player versus player mode, and it turned out it can perform that very good as well. So this machine is worth to be reviewed. And today we will take a look at this BMP T-72 Terminator 2. So let's start with sustained damage. Sustained damage 30. Well, not to be confused, it's autocannon damage and penetration as well. Penetration for autocannon is 185 millimeters. So for tandem heat anti-tank guided missiles, it's obviously higher. It's 1100 millimeters penetration with damage 900, and if you are not penetrating target, you still can inflict some damage up to 270 damage on a target. Let's move on. Damage per minute, quite impressive, 24,254 damage per minute, and we should take in account that this machine is just straight out of the box, and as you can see, I even had a time to develop its firepower. Not talking about protection as well. So, and yeah, its damage per minute straight out of the box is well, impressive and very good. Reload time for autocannon ammunition, if you have autocannon two different ammunition types, well, I chose only armor-piercing rounds. Then its reload time will be 0.2 seconds, and burst fire rate 809.6 rounds per minute, which is good as well. So evaluation for firepower, well, very impressive. This machine can shred inner parts, light vehicles, just in a blink of an eye, and these 4 tandem heat missiles are impressive and very useful, and it's very pleasant surprise how they perform on a battlefield, how this machine performs on a battlefield. Firepower is absolutely great and absolutely suitable to enter straight away player versus player mode. So let's move on the defense. 2,800 hit points. Well, it's close to the tanks' hit points, and some tanks actually lag behind this number. Hull versus AP 890 millimeters, and Hull versus Heat even high 1385 millimeters, and this is because Ramka has composite armor reinforced with active reactive armor (ERA). So we will look at armor calculator a little bit later on. So, but now let's jump back and finish with defense. Composition. Hull composition, composite armor. Turret versus AP, 145 millimeters, and turret versus Heat, 160 millimeters, and composition as well, composite armor. Well, not to be scared about very unprotected turret, because turret is not manned. So and therefore this machine receives less damage if someone hits it in a turret. So, and as I said, we will jump in armor calculator. So, and let's take a look at its arm, and let's switch from missiles. Let's take say Abrams tank, and let's take a look. So, Abrams tank, armored piercing fin stabilized discharging saber, cannot penetrate this frontal armor. Only weak spot is belly, but bellies are weak spots for most of the vehicles, if not all. Sides. Classic thing is a vehicle sides. Of course, side is vulnerable. But take a look at this part of a turret. It's still protected. It's still protected. So basically, if you play with this vehicle, I would suggest play it hiding this lower part behind any obstacle. Well, it can be shut down vehicle or rock or sand dunes. Say if you moving back and forth and providing covering fire or sport fire, then you can hide this part behind sand dune. Just pop out the vehicle's turret and do some autocannon fire or rocket salvo and disappear behind dune again. So be aware of these parts of a vehicle which are vulnerable. These are sides, rear, and small side, a small piece on a belly, yeah? And of course the turret, but the turret receives lower damages. So let's move back to our stats. Next one is mobility. Mobility, not bad, actually not bad. Maximum speed 65 kilometers per hour, and acceleration, it's still sluggish. It's nearly 6 seconds acceleration, and well, it's because these vehicles chassis, this vehicle's lower part, everything is coming from T-79, and that's why it is called BMPT-72 Terminator 2. Well, 79 refers to the T-72 tank, which part is used for this vehicle. Actually, let's put it in different words. Not its part is used for this vehicle, but T-79, T-72 is upgraded with this turret. And of course, crew is cut down to 3 crew members, including the commander. So, yeah, sluggish, and Hardcover as well lags behind, but it's compensated by its firepower. And therefore, next suggestion how to play it is never stay alone. Well, try not to stay alone with this vehicle, and same applies to basically all vehicles which has some vulnerabilities in their performance. Either they are with thin armor, or they are very sluggish. Well, because otherwise you will be out competed by a pack of opponents. So yeah, integrate your Terminator 2 into the battle group, and you will succeed, and your battle group will benefit from your vehicle as well. Next one, let's move on to utility, and utility shows us that camo factor is 20%, nothing much, and well, it's not surprising, because basically its silhouette is still, I would say, tankish. Well, and vision range 360 meters. So, but let's move on targeting. Gun depression. Gun depression minus 10 degrees, very impressive, very useful, very good, and elevation 45 degrees. So in PvE mode, you will be able to shoot effectively down flying targets like enemy drones and helicopters, etc. So yeah, and in a play versus play mode, it's useful as well, because you can say you can pop out of a dune or some slope and do some missile salvo and disappear, and your turret depression allows to do quite a good initial trajectory. Well, of course, you can adjust the trajectory after a missile is launched, but initial trajectory is very important if you shoot targets in close range. So, and let's move on to accuracy. Accuracy is acceptable. However, there is suggested advanced muzzle reference system retrofit for this vehicle, but I will not. I guess I will not buy it because, in my opinion, 0.112 degrees accuracy is quite enough for missile armed vehicle, because anyway you can adjust your missile trajectory. Autocannon story is a bit different, but anyway you target enemies in their in whole silhouette of a light target, and it's penetratable everywhere. Basically, if you shoot with armor-piercing bullets on targets which are lightly armored, so you basically can penetrate whole silhouette of that target, and your accuracy, well, not plays so big role. So therefore, advanced muzzle reference system, which is suggested on Armored Warfare sight, well, I would say it's not necessarily needed. Aim time 2.08 seconds, which can be improved actually, especially if you deal with moving targets, quick targets, and your action should be applied quickly in a medium to close range when you use autocannon. Well, I think aim time can be improved, but you can do that with gunner skills as well, which is aim speed here, quick draw, aim speed improved by 10%. So, and yeah, you can do that with gunner skills. And Tartavas is very, very, again, impressive, 58.65 degrees per second, which is brilliant. As I said, straight out of the box, this machine is absolutely stunning. So, and let's say final overview before we jump to the command and crew and talk about some tactics. Overview, overall evaluation for this vehicle, my personal, well, it's brilliant, it's just stunning. If you compare Ramka 99 to BMPT-72 Terminator 2, then it's just like a day and night. Terminator 2 is brilliant. Its firepower is very, very good. Its mobility is sluggish, but as I said, if you combine it with the other vehicles and put it together in a battle group, then it performs just nicely. And defense is as well. Stats are brilliant because all lower part, actually all vehicle except turret, is taken from T-72 tank and its tank chassis, tanks armor, etc. So basically it's a very, very brawlish fire supporter, if not no, it's not brawler, definitely, but it's very, very, if I can say so, brawlish fire supporter. So, and should be, and therefore should be played as such. So targeting we just passed, and utility, yeah, its camo factor is very, very low, so don't hide in the bushes. Well, better hide behind obstacles, hide your hull, provide covering or support fire with these tremendous 4 Attacker M anti-tank guided missiles, which are tandem heat missiles, very powerful ones, and autocannon fire to shred in pieces light opponents. So let's move on to the commander and crew. Suggested commander is Freya, but unfortunately, well, I'm a lazy player and I do not play with the artillery, so therefore I don't have a Freya. So and I chose Rashid, and another reason why I chose Rashid, because my Rashid is still in development and I need very, very urgently to develop it, as in a previous previous episode I said I chose different approach to develop all these skills up to this one, missile volley 2, and then 3, these 3 too. So, and I need to develop and advance my Rashid. This is another reason why I chose it, but I chose Rashid as well because it gives you anti-tank guided missile control improvement. It's reducing your camo penalty when you're shooting, and it allows you to improve chances to set enemy vehicles on fire and inflict module damages on them. So these are my personal reasons why I chose them. Let's switch to the driver, and let's see what skills choose for a driver. Obviously, it's just tank game classic. It's off-road driving first of all, because majority of a game you driving off roads. You're not driving on the roads. You're not taking positions on the roads. Well, sometimes you do, but it's very rarely when you perform combat and take position on open road. And therefore, this is classically, of course, off-road driving. And another one, another skill, which one I will choose after this one will be smooth ride, and reason is because it increases overall accuracy while you're moving by 10%, and you're moving with this vehicle a lot. Actually, with a lot of vehicles, we dancing a lot in our positions and during the battle. So therefore, this is another skill what I would suggest to pick for Ramka. For Terminator 2. Gunner. I chose, of course, Sting like a bee skill, which improves anti-tank guided missile control by 15% on top of Rashid's improvement. So why? My answer is simple, because you have only 4 anti-tank guided missiles, and if you miss, say, 2 of them or 3 of them, well, you're losing a lot of fire potential what you can make in a battle. Therefore, precision of your guided missiles are very important. So I chose this skill. And the next skill I will choose will be, I'm still considering quick draw, which will improve aim speed, which as you can see lags a little bit behind. It's 2.0 seconds, which can be much better. Or probably this one, accuracy, which I choosing for most of my armored fighting vehicles. It is tank destroyer, I know, but it uses a lot of autocannon. And when you're using autocannon, your obviously your reticle gets bigger, right? When you start to shoot. Well, this is one way how to make it smaller when you're shooting. So probably and very likely, 90% likely, I will choose accuracy as the next skill for gunner, because it will improve lower decay rate while firing by 23%. So and tactics, and finally tactics. How to play with this machine. As I already previously mentioned, it's brawler fire supporter, and it should be played like that. Of course, you can play it as classically as a tank destroyer or from long range, shooting missiles and targeting enemy vehicles in a long range, in a distance. But medium to close range fire support will be even more productive, because first of all, missile speed is much slower than any other projectile speed, and therefore your target may disappear behind obstacle, and you may lose a chance to hit the target. This is one reason. And another reason why I suggest to choose medium range to close range fire support is because you have a potential, you have a good armor. Remember, we looked at the armor calculator. You have a good armor, and if you frontally approach like that, like we see vehicle right now, if you approach your enemy with your frontal part and hide this lower part, which is a belly, vulnerable belly, then basically you are very tremendous opponent. You basically are Terminator. Yeah, you're Terminator. You just came to terminate them. Of course, they will inflict some damages to your turret part, yeah, but it will be small damages. And another thing why to choose close to medium fire support with this vehicle is because you have a tremendous rate of fire with twin auto cannon. It's 809 rounds per minute fire burst, which is tremendous, and you can easily and quickly, say, go around building or hill mount and do some fire support, killing or damaging opponents' light vehicles, which say do their fire support part. So therefore, yeah, it's a very easy suggestion to and tactics how to play it. And basically, yeah, it's as I said, this machine is very good straight away out the box, and I really enjoy to play it. Yeah, I would like to hear your opinion about this vehicle, about commanders, which are you choosing for this vehicle, about cruise skills, and overall evaluation about this vehicle, and of course probably your suggestions about tactics, how to play it, and well, you are very welcome, and I encouraging you to share this opinion and with me and with other players and viewers who watching this video. So that would be all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, smash thumbs up buttons and hit the bell. If you don't, well, tell me how to improve. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.